Asher, you're
So, when last we left off, the Fellowship of the Chili Sad had arrived in Ornidia and had encountered Aurelia, Aurelia's brother and sisters who were under the sway of the dark god Benthus. After finding this ghost town where none of the citizens of Ornidia were there, and the king and queen Mycantor, the king Mycantor and the queen were missing. You defeated in battle Achiathan, Aurelia's brother, who was the herald of Benthus, and then also defeated her other brother Diocles, but her sister Orphea was still up. Suddenly, Achiathan transformed to this kraken-like avatar of Benthus. He attacked both friend and foe alike. He attacked Orphea as well as you guys, and after another battle, you defeated him, finally finishing off Achiathan once and for all. But in the fray, Orphea was able to get away, dragging Diocles with her to a teleportation circle that she drew at the top of one of the turrets in this sort of this air bubble in Ornidia. And Ingvor, Aurelia, and Urdak pursued her, and after sort of stopping briefly at the bottom of the turret, you saw her right as she finished the teleportation circle. Ingvor was able to use the Eldritch Blast to push Orphea out of the teleportation circle, but Diocles teleported away. You then sort of searched Achiathan's body. You interrogated Orphea, and you learned that the people of Ornidia, including King Mycantor, have been taken to Zanana, a Zebel stronghold that was sort of in the sea south of the Menagerie coast. And you learned that she had teleported Diocles up into sort of the frigid depths near where, sort of north of the Stone Cage Cliffs, where Ingvor had been shipwrecked back many years ago. Because there was a shrine to Benthus there. You spent the night in this turret, and you decided that you probably want to go to Zanana to save the people of Ornidia. However, Benthus gave Ingvor a dream, a scare in a dream, and Sarenrae spoke to Willifred. And then you guys interrogated Achiathan's body, trying to confirm the details you learned from Orphea, and then swam to the surface. When you reached the surface, you saw Xenotros by Rasmus and the Remoraz sort of vaguely circling your position. However, a dragon turtle had appeared and now lay sort of at a diagonal angle between you and the boat. So as we begin tonight's session, the party has just sort of arrived at the top of the surface. I don't know if, Wilfred, if you had cast Water Walk yet.
I did that to bring us up.
yeah. I think
Okay. So yeah, so you guys are sort of standing on top of the surface of the water, and you see a giant sort of like snapping head turtle sort of rise above the waves and sort of glare at both you and the ship. What are you guys doing?
You think he wants this old lettuce I have on me?
That could be offensive.
How far away is this turtle to us?
About 700 to 1,000 feet or so.
And it's between us and the boat.
Oh shoot! One second. It's between you and the boat. Yeah, 1 second.
We go around it.
It creates a triangle with us.
Was it an
All
isosceles?
All 3 points does a
An
triangle.
isosceles triangle, a right triangle?
Or is it a line triangle?
Sneaky line triangle.
You never see him coming. Gotta get some of these yellow ones out here.
Are they banana? Or are
Yeah.
So it is roughly 700 to 1,000 feet away from you, but is roughly another 700 to 1,000 feet beyond to the Remoraz. So it's sort of like a gauntlet you have to run. However, it is not directly between you and the Remoraz. You're sort of at a straight line to the Remoraz. It's sort of off to the side, maybe about 300 to 500 feet.
Has it spotted us yet?
Yes, when its head sort of rose above the surface, it looked directly at you.
That's not creepy at all.
Well, maybe he has good news to tell us.
I can't talk to him, but maybe someone can.
Well, if we get close enough, I might be able to telepathically communicate with him.
That's true.
But
Maybe we'll
I'm
make him
a
angry.
little too far away at the moment, so I mean, I'd say we just keep heading our course towards the Rimmeraz and see if he's. It doesn't seem like he's aggressively coming towards us, so.
Yeah, you might
What
have.
what else are we gonna do? We're in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
so.
I mean, we gotta
Back
get-
down. We're walking on the ocean.
Dispel walk on water.
We gotta get to the boat somehow.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys begin to make your way sort of towards the boat. And at first, the giant turtle doesn't seem to respond as you guys begin to sort of move 5 feet, then 10 feet, the small distances. However, once you move maybe like about 100 feet towards the Rimmeraz, it does seem to see you guys and begins to sort of swim in your direction. It's probably now about 500 feet away from you.
Wow.
Aggressively?
Yeah, I mean, make an insight check, let's say.
Good.
Good.
Oh, well, that is a plus 10, so that's 14.
14. It's vaguely aggressive, but it's unclear.
This he doesn't seem like he may be defensive. I don't know.
Yeah, it does kind of seem like
Like as long as we don't like,
he's
we
heading
could-
towards us a little faster, I guess.
yeah.
Maybe he wants to give us a ride back to the boat.
Yeah, maybe he's with your captain friend there.
Yeah,
Have
that's him. The silver
control
tongue.
And so as it's sort of
I know draconic, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's. The dragon turtles know draconic?
You're asking me?
One way to find him.
It's more like a out loud to the whole group, but.
I have no idea.
make a nature check.
Let me see, how close are we to the turtle at this point? Within,
So he's probably now within 500 feet of you, and it seems like he's turning towards the ship now.
okay,
Oh, he's got bigger stance to
That's
front.
a 19.
19. Okay, so with a 19 nature check, you know that dragon turtles are famously intelligent. They're actually intelligent enough to know not just draconic, but also aqua. They're often used here. You remember something about one in Darktoe? You don't remember all the details for the 19. But you know that sometimes they can be used to sort of be negotiated with. They're intelligent enough to speak and stuff like that.
Yeah, we might be able to get by if really can speak to him. I know that. I think we might be able to get by with an offering or something.
I found these 2 potions on that guy's body.
I think we have enough to offer throughout the course of us. I mean, let's head over to it and see, maybe it'll speak to us.
All right. So when you make
Maybe they know each other. Who knows?
all right. So you guys are heading towards the dragon turtle.
That would be my plan, is to
Yes,
head toward
kinda.
it, so to,
More like heading towards the boat still, I think.
Okay. So you're sort of moving towards the boat. Now the dragon turtle is almost moving a little bit parallel to you. So you're sort of here, but it's off to the side a little bit, but it's starting to sort of turn towards the boat.
Yeah,
I mean, should we try to hail Xenotrop to make sure he sees it?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yell out at
Are
him.
we within shouting
We
distance?
should search out.
Not. We don't want to come off as
Aggressive,
aggressive to this
threatening.
threatening, even if we mean no harm.
It's true.
Yeah, but we're not shouting at the turtle.
That doesn't.
All right.
so I think if we're still so far away, I don't know if anybody can hear us, if we would shout, are we?
Yeah, you
Oh,
guys are probably, again, probably, I would say probably 600-ish feet away from you're moving in a straight line. So maybe a little bit close, maybe like 500 feet ish, 500, 600 feet away from the boat. at
Bring
this
it up a
point.
little bit closer and then we can talk to it.
All right, so you guys continue to move forward.
Turtle getting to the boat before us.
Yes, yes. It appears that the turtle is sort of ahead of you, and it's moving a little bit faster than you guys.
Yeah, we'll kind of move faster towards it. And I think I'm going to dimension door with my Cape of the Mountain Bonk
All right, go for it.
closer within like 50 feet of the turtle's
Okay.
kind of head, like off to the side, just close to it, and
Okay.
dimension door, 40 feet in the air too, because I can fly as well. So it's like close to its head, but like also 40 feet in the air. So I'm like hovering above it.
Okay, great. So you use the code of the mounted bonk, you sort of swirl it, and you sort of dimension door, and you sort of the door sort of appears about 50 to 90 feet away from this turtle up in the air. And so you appear, you sort of hover in the air with your winged boots, like the little hummingbird whir. It looks at you.
And I will say, "Oh, great dragon," or what was it?
Dragon.
Dragon turtle. We see thee here. What is your mission?
Give me your treasure, and I will let you pass.
What treasures do you ask of thee? We have many, and is there any specifics?
All your shiny things, gold, rubies, emeralds, silver.
You just.
And I won't destroy your boat, Landwalker.
I'm not there. That's able.
So at this point, how close am I to the boat now that I'm closer to?
Yeah, so you probably teleported another, let's say, 100-ish feet ahead.
Mhm.
So you're probably about 400-ish feet away from the boat, I would say. Because I would say that you guys are continuing to move forward. Everyone's moving towards the boat.
Oh, yeah. we're
So
still-
so as time passes, everyone's moving closer to the boat. So
Mhm.
Sweet, that guy. You don't know that guy.
I do not think we have what you seek completely.
I have swam these oceans a long time, Landwalker. I know a ship that has treasure. I can smell it in the water. That is a wealthy ship laden with treasure.
What is your plans with the ship?
The ship can pass. Give me the shiny things.
I hear your request. All I have are these.
3 copper pieces.
And 50 cents.
These 2 sapphires
Hmm.
and this diamond.
All right. Make a deception check for me, please.
That is a 25.
Nice. All right.
Wisdom based.
Mhm.
Sorry, I need to find D20.
That's
used it.
You said 25.
Correct.
It rolled a 20.
Hmm.
Give them to me, and tell your companions on the boat to do the same, and I will let you pass.
I do not speak for my companions, but this is what I have. And I will toss him 2 sapphires and a diamond.
And it will sort of swim and sort of sort of move its shell so the gems sort of catch in its shell. You see that its shell is sort of covered in gold and emeralds and rubies. It's sort of an absolute sort of like a treasure sort of vault of
Yeah.
valuables. So
We should grab that.
Pretty much. Let's kill the turtle. I can have my diamonds back.
Drown the turtle.
Yeah.
I will then
Yeah.
fly on ahead towards
Okay. How fast can you fly?
whenever the things do. Let me look at that.
Have we caught up to them by this point?
So it's
No, so it's still moving 40 feet. So you guys, it's actually starting to lose you a little bit. So you guys are probably like 500 to 400 to 500 feet.
Come on, guys, let's head.
Yeah.
Which way shore?
Away from the turtle.
Wait, where's the compass?
it's equal to my walking speed.
Shift somewhere else.
Okay.
I
So
can
you're
also- I can also cast. So I can't cast the Dimension Door again, but we did have a long rest, and I can cast Far Step.
right.
Um,
So the dragon turtle will slow down as you talk to it to match your speed.
Mhm.
So everyone's staying at pace. So you're Ingvor and the turtle are probably like 400 feet, maybe a little bit less away
Yeah.
from the ship, and the rest of you guys are probably a little bit less than 500 feet, maybe like 450 or so. So
I have no idea what to do, guys.
Well, he didn't need Angbor right out of the air, so that's a good thing.
That's good.
He can be reasoned with. It's just how much reason do we want to give him?
I don't like my chances of deceiving.
Here,
Who's got good deception?
I'll rob you
Carolina.
first. And you can talk, and then when my turn to talk, you rob me.
That's true. You just dump all of our gold in the ocean.
Yeah.
Come back and find it.
right. So what are you guys doing?
So we're getting farther behind the boat at this point.
So well, you guys are both approaching the boat, which is sort of
I was just
sort
going.
of yeah. It seems like it's trying to sort of swing around the dragon turtle, but the dragon turtle is moving faster than it. But Angvor and the dragon turtle are moving about the same speed you are. So now they're probably about 350 feet away from the boat, and you guys are probably a little bit less than 450.
How long can we walk on this water?
An hour.
An hour.
Have plenty of time.
Yeah, and I can keep casting it. It's not like I won once a day thing.
I guess we just better try to keep up, and we'll
Yeah.
meet up with them once they get to the boat. I
Yeah, 'cause
assume
we're
they're gonna
way out in
stop.
the middle of nowhere.
I assume they're gonna stop there because we're definitely not gonna make it back to shore on our own.
I mean,
I
you
could-
literally never fall asleep. And we walked, because it was a couple days sailing out here, and that's fast.
yeah.
Or we can just go live in that underwater bubble for the rest
Hey,
of our lives.
yeah, we got you. We're good. We can breathe underwater with you. Just make sure you cast it every single day.
Or maybe you cast breathe underwater, we sleep underwater. And the next day, we start walking again.
Hmm.
Classic.
We just wait a whole day.
Angvor, you and the dragon turtle are 300 feet away.
So I'm gonna
Well, we're not
cast.
getting closer.
I'm gonna get ahead of the dragon turtle and
Right.
cast the
Well,
Far
let's just-
Step.
let's just-
Okay, how far can Far Step go?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
technically, I think I can
That's
get
our
the
best
whole way
chance.
because Far Step actually is different than Misty Step. It
Right.
allows you to concentrate on it and cast it once. I can concentrate on it, and I can cast it once every round. So I
Okay.
can essentially move 90 feet around because I moved 30 feet and then bonus action cast it. So I wouldn't, so I'd be moving 90 feet every round.
Okay. So all of a sudden you go 90 feet. So now you're basically there.
Yeah.
I mean, you're ahead of the turtle. Turtle
Yeah.
speeds up to try and catch you. Go another 90 feet. So now you're like 200 feet away, and then it speeds up. So now it's probably like 250 feet away. Now you're 100 feet away, and it's about 200 feet away. Then you make it there, and it's about 150-ish feet away from the boat, and you're on.
Let's get closer.
Yeah, I
I
can't.
don't have anything.
And
Just keep running for your life.
Xenotros, what is your plan?
I'll be able. We got a dragon turtle over there. I have a way of charming them, though. Yeah, I had something on my sleeve that I was gonna try. But you got any ideas?
I've gotten him to pause for a second. I think he's at least not going to outright destroy the ship. It seems, but I don't know what your ideas are. But he's approaching fast. I've swayed him with a few sapphires here, some treasures that he asked for, but nothing much.
Well, here goes nothing. I'm gonna.
Fire across the bow.
I'm gonna try some persuasion on him, maybe.
I believe in you, Xenotros.
So
I
he
cast
will.
guidance to him, which is touch.
All right.
I give him
Um,
guidance all the way over here.
All right. So the dragon turtle is now going to have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh. If you give the dragon turtle a sapphire, he comes back wanting for more.
Don't have any sapphires. So
Okay, my treasure's all in lavender, so give him that.
I think you would like that.
I could give him.
I'll give him this elk hide. that
It
he
gets
got,
wet.
it's probably gonna rot.
I could give him a ice stalk of a Relaxin.
Oh, yeah, because you took that.
Oh man. Okay. So Xenotros casts. Well, okay. Okay. So as you guys are sort of sailing into it, okay, so you guys have a couple rounds before it encounters the ship.
Yeah.
Is there anything you guys want to do in those couple rounds?
I'm looking at some items one quickly.
Okay. Yeah. You guys have a couple rounds, so you're.
But we're not at, we're
Still trying to catch up.
catching
Yeah.
up.
But Xenotros's thing can't work unless he's within close to the boat. So
And by the time, like, however many rounds it took me to get there, they had that many rounds to move.
To move.
So they're probably like 200 feet away-ish.
I got this conch. I think does the conch allows you to teleport? Is that what that does?
yeah, the conch does allow you to teleport, I believe. Let me look it up again.
Don't show it to him.
I can hide in plain sight.
In the middle of the ocean.
He's like, I can teleport.
It's plain sight technically.
Yes, yes, the conch does allow you to teleport.
Oh, nice.
Do I have the statistics? I don't remember if because I had teleport to a specific location. It's a specific location.
Yes. Okay. Yes, that is correct. All right. So it is a specific location.
I think that was, yeah, that was
And it was something to do with the storm rune.
Yes, it had the storm rune on it. So it had an Uvar rune. It was the storm rune.
Yes. That's candle of invocation.
I've got a broom of flying.
Is that gonna make you go faster?
Call of the worm rune.
I think I weigh too much, but if you weigh.
Yeah. Yeah. Claw of the worm rune. Yeah.
If you weigh.
But I have to attune to the call, correct?
You can get
Looking. Yes, it requires attunement.
You have the claw, actually, I think.
175.
I thought I just like looked
at it
for you.
That might have been it.
I think so.
I got a wand of sneezing.
You should use that on the turtle.
Yeah.
This would be some pretty forceful sneezes and like sink the boat.
I mean, if somebody wants to go ahead, I can give you this broom and it might go a little faster than what we're going now.
All right.
There's really no point of going faster if we're gonna just have to wait for somebody.
Well, he's slow poker.
I'm 35 feet of movement.
Oh,
Uh,
well then,
You're just slow poker.
I'm 40.
Oh.
You're just slow poker. Never mind. He was 25.
I was 25.
So you finished reading that book or
Yeah,
something.
Yeah.
looking at the zoomies.
And I took another feet.
You can stay on
Another
pace.
5 feet. I guess
I could, what else do I have? That I could get.
If nothing, I'm just gonna have to go throw him some coins and hope that he believes me.
I've got a
Otherwise, he's
curse.
gonna eat me or something.
I've got a
All
curse.
right, all right, all right. So unless you guys come up with anything, he's gonna basically, as you guys are moving.
I've had time to look at that compass. Could I figure out how exactly it teleports you?
You need to go to
The compass? Oh, you mean the sundial?
Give him the sundial.
The sundial that allows you to teleport?
Yes, the sundial allows you to not teleport, but plane shift.
But can I activate it on something else, or is it only myself?
Um.
I don't have it.
Can you like throw it? And have it-
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah. So could you activate on something else? Make an arcana check.
I've had like,
Time. You've had time. Yeah. I will say that you're able to tell that the action of the turning the sundial causes whatever touches it to planar shift.
does anyone have like mage hand?
Not anymore.
I mean,
I
one
could-
of us
I
could go
could
on a trip
conjure
with them.
creature.
Could
and
you
get it
conjure-
to, carry it over there, and then when it's on the turtle, like push it down into its shell and do something. to
Can
it.
we do that?
I don't know. Is
Yeah,
a
try
creature
it.
smart enough to do that?
Well, you command them, don't you?
Yeah, it had to be something with hands. I think I
Like,
an
could
eight.
you do like a
monkey.
monkey?
Yeah, I have an 8 or something.
Give
like
them
that.
5 monkeys.
All right, let's give it a try.
Here's my
I
try.
got an 8.
All right. All right.
An 8 real quick.
Are we doing this?
He's
I'll,
saying-
I'll cast a sundial, or not sundial, I'll cast a water walk on the monkey.
All right. All right.
And, yeah. Everyone else to just. read
How
off
far away from yourself can you cast it? Cast conjure creature.
I can.
So it's 60 feet.
Yeah.
All right.
He still needs the compass. Or the
Yeah,
sun.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, I was just gonna cast it like right next to us.
yeah,
and
Okay.
then-
So you conjure a monkey.
Yeah.
I cast a water walk on the monkey.
Okay. So it stops sinking. So
I hand you the sundial and tell you, if you just take it and twist it, it should take whatever's touching it to another plane.
Okay.
This monkey going to disappear by itself.
Hopefully the monkey can go touch a dragon turtle.
This summon creature.
Well, you know, once we do this,
We lose the sundial.
somebody's gonna be angry.
Yeah, it's like it lasts an hour.
Says they obey any verbal commands that you issue to them.
No, gotta do it.
Alright, are we close enough to this turtle?
no, you guys are still about 100 feet back, and it is just sort of arrived in sort of range of the ship. And so as it does, Zentrostor leans over and he looks at the dragon turtle and he says, "Hey, dragon turtle." He sort of leans down and sort of like his eye glows, and he says, "Hey, dragon turtle, I think you should let us pass, because I think that would be your best interest."
Items and make it seem like we're using the monkey to gift.
What did you say?
Well, he's
Yeah, he was-
turtle's distracted by.
Yeah, no, it's okay. So Zentrostor leans over the bow of the ship and says, "Hey there, dragon turtle. I believe it would be in your best interest if you would kindly let us pass by these premises. We are in quite a predicament, and we are need to move along. I hope you understand that we in the dragon turtle sort of like looks back and sort of begins to sort of lower, or sort of like it sort of stands down. They sort of steer the ship past it, and all of a sudden this monkey comes along. As they're sort of guiding the boat past it, and jumps on the dragon turtle, and then turns the sundial, and poof, the dragon turtle and the monkey disappear.
Yes.
That worked. All right, we got 1 hour.
Let's go. Get out of here.
We got 1 hour, Xenotros.
So you guys like climb on board. So it's sort of being to climb on board. And Xenotros like, what in tarnation? I had that situation under control. What are you jokers doing? And who's this? What? I know that. She's the what? Why is that Aquan with you? She's not. She's the one of the evil ones, isn't she?
We just gotta go.
Yeah, we
That-
talk while we're on the.
Let's move. That hour.
First you steal my helmsman from me, and then now this.
Hey, she's been with us the entire time. She's
not the pretty one, the other one.
Orpheo's the other one. She's captured.
Somewhat.
She sort of glares at him with sort of like a snarled tooth, jagged tooth grin. I don't like her.
Well,
We don't either.
maybe we don't move and that dragon turtle comes back, we can give her over to the dragon turtle.
All right.
The princess. That's
So as you guys begin to sail away, you quickly make progress away from this dragon turtle.
I'm
And-
gonna delete the magical teleporting sundial from my list.
And you see, sort of as you guys begin to sail along, you see a endless column of jet black smoke rising from beneath the ocean. The waves sort of roll and roil. You see that they're sort of covered in soot, and they sort of off in the distance you see bubbles like it's boiling.
That's in the direction we came, or
No,
going?
you're passing by it. So you guys are sort of heading. Well, I guess so. You guys talked to Xenotros about going to the Menagerie Coast, I presume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so he begins to turn you guys. So I will now share a map real quick of basically what I'm trying to describe.
you think that's the turtle?
No, that right there, that's the Everplume. It's some folks say it's where they buried one of the betrayer gods. Some folks say it's a portal to the elemental plane of fire, but I myself, I think that is just an underwater volcano.
Yeah. Well,
So you guys basically, so you guys are so Ornidia is sort of off over in this direction over here, and so you guys begin to make your way sort of this way, giving a wide berth to the Everplume, but sort of heading sort of towards sort of the Menagerie Coast, which is sort of these.
Yeah.
cities
well,
down here.
it is a gateway to the plane of fire. There sure is a lot of water around it.
Water be burning.
Would that contain the fire?
Let's hope so.
Well, let's not get too close to it. Yeah.
Don't worry. I've sailed these waters many a time, and I always steer clear of the Torrid Reef and give a wide berth to the Everplume. So don't you're in safe hands with me. Don't you worry.
Maybe if that turtle comes back, we can go in there and we
Mm.
might get fried turtle,
Yeah. We might be on a.
boiled turtle. And then we can take all the gold off the back.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
We can taunt them into going.
You mean the turtle that I could have potentially negotiated into handing over its treasure, but instead you decided to teleport to who knows where.
Did you do anything with it?
Yeah, we were
We're-
saving everyone.
Looks like I was about to dive into the ship or something.
We were having a conversation. It's
It's awfully close to the ship.
well.
I
Yeah, you-
I almost vomit and.
Oh, yeah. Your seasickness.
Yep. It gets worse and worse, I think.
Ah,
I gotta find something to help.
Oh, yeah, because the last time we were on a boat, you just stayed in the
Yeah.
bed the whole time. Here, I've got some potions. They might help you. I pulled them off of that guy's body that we killed.
Yeah.
Here's a yellow one
Perfect.
with gold. and Here's a yellow one with black. I'm sure one of them is good for seasickness.
I don't know what to say.
Beyond words.
I'm so overcome with something that vomit.
all right. So what are you guys doing as you guys sail sort of past the Everplume in the ocean? You guys have anything you want to do now that you're back on the boat? Sort of have bypassed the turtle.
Well, I got this trident too. I pulled off the guy's body. It
Yeah.
looks like it's not your everyday average trident that people would have. Anybody want to take a look at it, or I can sit down and look at it? I'll sit down and look at it.
All right, make an Arcana check with advantage for me, please.
Ooh, advantage. Ooh, that is a 20.
20. Okay, let me pull up the stats on that real quick.
Everyone else has to get their sea legs.
My apologies.
Okay.
Can we go on to this Zanana place, or is he staying back to shore?
Zanana.
We're heading
Okay,
up,
all right. So this is a
Palm
so as
Court.
you sort of hold it, you hear this name in Aquan,
Oh, no.
and it's Ol Hydra.
Oh, Hydra.
Mhm,
Oh, Hydra.
mhm. And so you will get +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls you make with this magical weapon.
Okay.
When you hit with it, the target takes an extra 1d8 cold damage. So you have resistance to cold damage, and you can cast Dominate Monster on a water elemental. And I will send this to you because there are some other special parts to it.
Yeah. I can take a
So
look.
to just you, Hunter, because there's some,
Super special.
yeah, there's some secret stuff. So
Secrets.
Secret.
You are now.
You're now first.
I'm now in the
That's-
thralls of bitches.
You're now best of Olympus.
Yeah.
And you're gonna try and kill me.
You automatically get 2 levels of warlock.
Without losing any barbarian levels.
Your max level is now 22.
all right. So yeah, you have all that.
Gain 10 levels of experience.
And then anything else on the boat? I've still got those 2 potions. So make a drink them to find out.
I get a
Make, what's her name?
Orphea.
Yeah.
Well, then it'd actually be something good.
Yeah.
What if it's actually like,
I'll take a look at one of those potions.
Okay, which one?
there's a yellow and gold one and a yellow and black.
I'll do the black one, yellow and black one.
All right, make a Arcana check with advantage.
Ooh, that's a 19 somehow.
19. Okay, this is yeah, you can tell. This is a potion of speed.
Potion of speed.
Yep. So it gives you the abilities of haste.
Cool. Haste ability.
Yep. For 1 minute.
For 1 minute.
Mhm.
Cool.
Yep.
That's the day.
I'll send you guys the link just so you can look at it yourself. But
Are potions like a one-time use thing or?
yes, they are.
Unless you're an alchemist, then you can make your own.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, does it not let me add custom items?
Do I need to add it to your thing?
No, I can add a custom. But I might just do it on my PC later,
That's
Okay.
easy.
because it's a lot easier.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I can take a look at that other potion for you, because I got nothing better to do.
I feel like this potion would be best for one of the two fighters, two melee fighters.
We only have one, right?
Oh, martial fighters. I
Me and
archery.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Say melee for a second.
Yeah, I said melee first.
melee.
Melee.
Carrot's not here anymore.
No, having two spells around isn't too bad either.
Yeah, I mean, I hold on to it until later.
You want me to take a look at that other potion for you and see if I can figure it out?
Go right ahead.
Gold, the yellow gold potion.
That's quality.
That's an 8.
It's Nate. It might be bottled piss. You're not sure.
It's
It
a-
might be urine. You're not sure.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
can't tell 100% for sure, but
you
I'm
did have it like
thinking
a
that one
caster
is-
hooked up and.
Yeah, that one looks like pee to me.
Was there a hose going to this bottle?
Here you go. I mean, you can do what you want, but I'm pretty sure that's just pee.
Okay.
Centros, how long until we get to kind of give him an idea as to where?
Yeah.
Zanana-
So
Cause I don't know if he knows what Zanana really is.
We do have the map showing.
yeah. So he's well. We have to. I'm not familiar with this place. Obviously, I've never visited the Salagans, but I do know that it'll probably take us maybe about 2 days of travel. If you guys want to stock up somewhere, we could stop by Port Damali or Port Zune before on our way there. Neither are too far, of course.
I love to make land.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to stop for the night if we could hit one of those ports sometime this evening and.
Yeah, because we could get.
Or I mean, even Broken Bank ain't too far off the beaten
Yeah.
path. Do you have any preferences there, Angvor?
Port Damali is always one that I knew fairly well. Wouldn't mind stopping by and know some of the shopkeepers down there, some of those inns.
Well, I'd be more than willing to swing by Port Damali. So we'll make a port of call in Port Damali, and then we'll head on to this spot you marked. Here on this map. But so you guys are gonna have probably 2-ish days.
Yep.
So anything you guys want to do, you're more welcome to do.
I'll just help out on the ship where I can and.
Yeah.
Trying
to think what all I have.
I don't really have any items or anything to like personally take care of. But I do want to talk to the group.
Okay.
If we have, is it gonna be a couple days before we make land?
Yeah, we'll be about 2 days before you guys reach Port Schmal.
I guess one night I will try to just find everyone. Guess we need to talk about what's coming next. What our next plans are. To me, it sounds like the group's plan is to go to Sanana, rescue these the people there along with Aurelia's parents. But what comes next? What comes after that? Is it still Benthus that we're after at that point? Are we gonna, is there anything that we do with him, or is it?
Well, I know I'm the new guy in the group and all, but I haven't seen my family or my home in about 50 years, give or take.
It's like 3 times four is like.
I remembered the other day something from the day that they were taken, orc named Akrug. I don't know if that name means anything to any of you all.
History check?
Yeah, anyone? Yeah, I guess Girthing, no, but the other, any of the others, you guys can make a history check.
No.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
but I mean, it doesn't have to be the next thing we do, because I don't want to impose my will on the group, I'm just happy to have a group to roll with, but I would definitely like to at some point try to
Yeah.
see if I can figure out what happened there. If my family's still there.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure I know that we're here in the southwest, right? Would this be the southwest of Wildmount?
Oh yeah, it'd be southwest. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I know we're down here in the southwest, I mean, in the Menagerie Coast, and this is kind of where I call home myself. I personally wouldn't mind that's why I said Port Tamale was not a bad idea. I mean, Nicodranas is home for me, but I grew up all along the Menagerie Coast. I mean, once we find Zanana and rescue these Salgans or the people of Ornidia, I mean, I think possibly it sounds like Benthus is an end goal, but there's also a long distance away from where we will be. It sounds, because I know the spot well, as that is where I was shipwrecked once. I know that spot that they were talking about. And that is much closer to Pale Bank, where some of this group first met. And so, I mean, it could be a easy trip more landward up towards that area, making our way, doing other stuff along the way that needs to be done. But I think overall Benthus is calling and knows who we are at this point. And at some point he will need to be dealt with. It may not need to be now.
What can you do on land?
Exactly. Well, he is god of the waters, one of the gods of
He
waters,
does have followers.
and many followers throughout this. Yes, they may centralize on the coasts and in places like Ornidia, but I could could feasibly see him having many followers on lakes and rivers, as they all lead to the ocean.
What's going on up there on the upper deck?
But
Seagulls.
There's some odd currents up here. We're having a little bit of stormy weather.
I thought,
Yeah, I mean, after this, I guess going inland and we could look for places for that guy. Yeah, people know of them, people might have heard of them.
I would say the Menagerie Coast is a good place to start.
There's
It is
people all over it.
it is a place where people come and mingle from all over Wild Mound. I've seen all sorts of folk in Nicodranas and Portamali, up and down the Menagerie Coast.
I mean, if there's any news to hear, you'll hear it in Nicodranas.
It is.
Whether it's true or not, it's something else.
Yes. Yes. But, yeah, so I mean, I would say that we do not have to head straight for this ethereal Binthus fight, this god of the oceans.
I agree.
Plus, maybe he's scorned others, or others have been wanting to free. Maybe there's others like you,
Hmm,
you know?
yeah.
I need to head to Duluth. Go back to the Temple of Sanary.
Hmm,
I've been pushing it back as far as I could, receiving dreams from Sanary, reminding me that I need to head back. I was thinking it's just heads up for the future, but the latest dream made it seem like it was somewhat urgent that I need to head back.
yeah.
I don't want to pull you all away from your own personal adventures.
Yeah,
We should get through, set these people free and then we'll look at a map and try to plan the best course through across the continent to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure if everyone have nothing else left in this world realistically at the moment, other than traversing and adventuring.
well, and we've made good money too, that we can kind of take it slow. If
Yeah.
We're kind of not right there at the, next point.
Yeah,
Um, Yeah, I mean, I think that ends up working for me. We free these people and go back to Nicodranas or somewhere. And charter pass from there.
yeah. Tentatively, that's a wonderful idea.
I might be able to hold off for a few more days before having to travel back to Duluth, but it's not anything I can push off much longer.
Yeah,
Please take that from her.
Come here, right here. Go ahead.
well, yeah, so, I mean, I think we just get to Portamali, take a rest there for a day and get to Zanana and rescue these people. And then I think that's where we can make our next choices.
In and out like that, it'll be easy.
Yeah.
Go in there, then they're free, then we're out.
That's
We've done it before.
how it is.
Kill many on the way in, but we've done it before. Yes? Can I help you?
Is everyone in agreement?
Sounds good.
All right.
I'm in agreement for the moment. For this kind of course, I should say.
All right.
After our talk, I will go and attune to the new trident.
All right. Sounds good. All right. So you guys spend 2 days on the ocean, and you arrive at the bustling city of Port Damali. And Port Damali is a vibrant port town. So it's built sort of like one second. Sort of built on the it is the largest city on the Menagerie Coast, and it's sort of built on the side of a mountain. So you have like this like it's not a huge mountain, but you like you see you have the sea sort of coming in next to this beautiful natural harbor, and as the mountain sort of slopes down, it's sort of covered in massive buildings. Many of them built almost opulently. You can tell these people are people who have a lot of means. There's a skyport on the side of the mountain here, and you see lots and lots of large, 3-4 mast ships sailing in. You see, you sort of arrive on the harbor. You see nearly every different race, from orcs to lizard folk to dwarves to gnomes to tabaxi to Aarakocra, and then some of these are ships flagged, or flags flags you don't, some that you've never even seen before. And throughout this all, you see individuals with the garments and the raiments of the Cobalt Soul sort of mingling with the crowds. You see the Zalezo trying to keep order. You see folks that look suspiciously like the pirates in some of these points. And you guys sort of arrive at this bustling port city. What are you guys doing?
As we pull in, we're looking around at some of these flags. Are there any flags that have that are blue and have frowny faces on them?
Make a perception check.
That is a 19.
Yes, it's mine. It's up there.
While Girthing has tied your flag to the mast of this ship, with much to Xenotros's consternation,
There are no matching.
there are no matching flags.
Oh,
That's a shame.
We have not expanded.
What we can do after this.
Expand.
Yeah, we can start like guild.
Yeah, we
you're-
need to know networking.
You're in the house of the Fellowship of the Chili Chats. You're chili sad right now, aren't you?
Yeah. It's true. So one day,
So as you guys sort of pull in and sort of arrive on the docks, you see these customs officials who are one of whom is a sort of a rotund human man's come on board. Sort of he rubs his hands together. He says, "Welcome to the city of Port Damali. I'm sure you're willing to declare anything that you might be contraband. Yeah."
Do contraband here.
None here, I bet. Yeah.
Nothing to declare here.
Well, wonderful. I see some things that might not be quite right, but with some persuasion, maybe I could be convinced to look the other way.
he doesn't. He can, well,
I will take out a bag of 10 gold and say, "You see nothing."
Thank you. You clearly. He sort of stops mid-sentence.
I don't even know what you could see.
You clearly have been to the Menagerie Coast before, haven't you?
I have.
And so he quickly sort of shuffles off the ship.
uh-oh.
He shuffles off like
Somebody got recognized.
during the middle of the conversation.
Yeah, he sort of takes the gold and then sort of quickly makes his exit and then shuffles off.
You seen that guy before?
I've seen many faces
Mhm.
in Port Damali.
We all friend together.
Yes.
Maybe we shouldn't have come to.
You see him like talking to one of the. Make what's your passive perception?
21.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Wilfred. So you see him sort of talking to one of the guards off to the side.
I can read lips as well.
Okay. You see something. So they're not quite. So he's not facing you. But you see the guard say he had 2 horns.
Hmm.
And then they need something else, and he says, "I don't think that's the one you're looking for."
Yeah, well, that's different.
And then they said something, and it's like, and the guard says, "I'll keep an eye on him, though. We'll follow him."
Under my breath, I'll just go, I think they noticed you, Ingvar.
I'm aware that that was a possibility.
But
Yeah.
it seemed,
Are you wanted or?
it's only 1 horn, so.
You didn't know you were traveling with the
The
most wanted man. He's murdered
Oh.
30 kids.
Of Port Damali.
Why did we come here?
I may
So
not,
many other ports to choose.
I may not say that I am wanted, but I am known.
So as you guys sort of make your way off the ship, you see a water flyer in Marquesian, actually, and as well as sort of common that reads, "Wanted Maleth Brontel, and the reward 5 million gold."
For Bailiff Bronfell.
Maleth Brontel, and in the picture is sort of a purple tiefling with 2 horns and sort of a very similar face to your own Ingvar Trut.
Come on. Why?
I will.
Do you have a brother?
No, I don't.
Not that you know.
I will pull my hood up and lower the head.
All right.
as
1
we
million
talked about.
gold. What are we doing here saving people?
Wait, how much was it? 5 million?
5 million.
What?
Is that the same?
Oh, I think I know what we're doing after.
I need some good money.
He's ready to get a new character.
My family.
I may have swindled a few folks here and there,
Seems very well-known folks.
maybe a few kings,
Because I don't think I've ever seen a bounty like that.
a couple pirates, many a merchant.
Does it say like wanted dead or alive or anything like that on it? Or
Just as wanted.
wanted?
Just wanted.
Too bad we read that compass. Oh wait, no, you go back to where you started, right?
Yeah, for an hour.
After an hour, you come back.
Turn them in, collect the.
But what's the conch teleports you to Olvar's lair or something like? Is
What?
the conch?
Yeah.
I have the
It teleports you to Olvar's, like specifically because it's a rune of Olvar.
Yeah. So you don't know where it teleports
I
you
don't know where it teleports.
because you haven't used it yet.
Well, do we need to buy up some supplies? I know we used a lot of our healing last time.
Yeah.
Yes.
While we're here, I guess keep your heads down.
Find some health potions or something.
Yeah, I mean, certainly I can show you and let you know where probably the best potion shops are in Port Damali and some of the best inns. If we need to
So
find
we're
somewhere for armor or weapons or anything.
not staying here long, or
No,
just like a night.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind to find a weapons shop, to try to find something, I've noticed in the battle, whenever the enemies get up on me, I'm totally defenseless. I want like a dagger or something to try to defend myself.
Get you some melee
capabilities.
capability. What about maybe like some armor or something that would do you use?
Maybe. I mean, as long as it doesn't slow me down.
Yeah, I mean, I know a good leather shop and a good chainmail shop as well, so they're both, all options are available. But if we need to go see a potion, an alchemist first, I mean, we could head in that direction, and I mean, the shops are fairly well localized.
Let's head over to the the market district.
All right. I just sent you guys a map of Port Damali, or well, I'm sending you a map of Port Damali.
Sweet.
So you guys have arrived when it's called the Larboard Light. It's the massive harbor that forms the southern edge of the city, and this is a massive port. So you have all sorts of goods being moved. Some exotic pets like peacocks and monkeys and even weirder stuff. Some is spices, some is gold, some is slaves, some is ivory. All sorts of stuff comes through here. And basically anything you can imagine, from deep sea fish to to bird feathers that are to magical goods. Basically anything you want can be found there. And so not just in Larboard Light is more of a port district, but just about anywhere, sort of, except for the potential exception of the Tumble Downs, you can find shops, you can find inns. The Gilded Esplanade is sort of the most extravagant locale, but it's sort of like a theater district. There's a lot of entertainment there. So there's jugglers and dancers and plays and singing, and there's fire eating and sword fighting, and all sorts of competitions if you want to get into those. The Crescents is sort of the main district. There's residential areas there. And the Beaded Alley is sort of the heart of the business district. So the Crescents, and so the Crescents are sort of built around the mountain. So you sort of see in the middle, there's sort of like there's sort of like mountain lakes going down the sides, on either side of it. And sort of it's built around the mountain, and they're sort of up sort of in the northern edge up. Sorry.
Sable.
Up here, is sort of like the palace of the of the Marquis Olesia Lapidus.
Let's lead the Lapidus.
Olesia Lapidus. I'm the Marquis, so that's the Marquis' sort of palace.
It's probably spelling here. Oh, I said.
And so as we're kind of walking through the dense crowd,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm kind of in the middle of all the group here, and I know Port Damali's fairly well packed. So you trying to say is head down myself, and I'm gonna reach into my pack or into my side pouch. I have a disguise kit.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of rub on a little makeup on my face just as we're kind of walking in my head, just to lighten my skin complexion in my face a little bit. Add a little bit of maybe a cut on the cheek,
Mm-hmm.
just to add a scar there. Put on a little bit of a nose to make my nose seem a little bit bigger and different looking than the picture.
Mm-hmm.
And I, just as we're
Make a performance check for me.
Can I help him as we're walking down? Just like,
Yeah, you
Hey.
can do it with advantage, or you can roll separately.
yeah,
I'm
I'm
just
just,
gonna
Call to action.
yeah, I'm just like, a
Yes.
little bit here, a little bit there.
Sure.
performance is a 21.
21. So you feel pretty well disguised. You guys look at Angor, and he looks different than the Angor you're used to. Even you are a little caught off guard. He's still very clearly a tiefling, but he's now kind of like a bluish color a little bit, and he's got some different facial features. His brow looks a little different. His nose is a little bit wider. and he has some different scars on his face. You look substantially different, and you even notice that you get fewer looks as you begin to make your way through the crowd after disguising yourself in the
You got a
background.
spot underneath your nose, you just fill that in. There we go.
Yep. So I feel a little bit more confident. I mean, my hood's still down. I mean, my hood's still up and just trying to stay innocuous as best we can, but that definitely makes me a little bit more comfortable.
Hmm.
And we continue down to the potion shop.
Okay. So you arrive at a lovely potion shop run by a sort of a woman who sort of wears like a sort of a what she is sort of completely shrouded by this sort of like this red sort of like shawl that she wraps around herself. And she calls herself Madam Iona Precia.
Madam, I own it and trust.
Welcome to my store. I knew you would be coming.
He did.
Did you?
Do you know what I need?
You need a potion of love. Your sweetheart has not reciprocated your feelings, and you are in need of a potion to help her see you are the man that she needs.
Surprisingly close, but not what I need. Like right on with the with what I'm feeling,
What's
but
the item? Yeah.
Do you happen to have any magical ointments for the eyes or anything?
What do you want to do? You want to cure a pink eye, or are you looking to cure your vision? Are you nearsighted?
It is for magically inclined spells. Can I determine if that is allowed? I'm trying to get some eyesight or 25 gold worth of
Oh, you're looking for something to cure
Convert.
blindness.
components,
What?
spellcasting components of
Okay.
eye ointments.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Oh, we have those things right here. It sort of shows you sort of a a decent array of eye ointments.
Cool. I'll look for any that looks to be roughly about 25 gold.
All right. You quickly enough find something that's worth 25 gold.
Cool. I'll pick that up.
That'll be 35 gold.
Okay. Yeah. Here you go.
25 gold.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight this.
And you, bald one? Are you in need of something to grow back your hair?
No, this is by choice. 'Cause I like this.
Oh,
Yes.
well,
I actually was hoping to find a healing potion.
oh, we have some healing potions right here. And she sort of shows you, different types of healing potions. She has basically all the, I think it's normal, superior, all the different potions of healing. So she has, sorry, I'm trying to remember all the names of them.
Superior,
Yeah,
is it large?
yeah, she's got greater, so she's got potion of healing, potion of greater healing, and potions of superior healing, as well as one potion of supreme healing.
10d4 plus 1.
So if you're like trying to use a potion to like help somebody up in a fight or whatever,
Mhm.
does it matter which one it is, or just any healing will get them up?
Any healing will get them up.
It's just the potion to give you more dice to roll.
Yeah, those are-
One hit point gets you up.
That's like the breakdown of what they are.
In mechanical terms.
What are your prices on these healing potions?
This small healing potion is 75 gold. This medium healing potion is 250 gold. This healing potion here is it's a 580 gold, and this giant healing potion is 1,000 gold.
Hmm. Those are all ripoffs.
I will be honest with you, that is more than I was wanting to pay for a health potion. But
Best prices in Port Tamale. You won't find anything better than right here.
Insight.
Make an insight check.
Ooh,
nice.
that's a 26.
Oh, she's lying through her teeth.
I'm sure we could find another place around here that offers better prices.
Well, you'd have to walk at least to the other side of Port Tamale to find a place to give you better prices. It's, we're conveniently located right near the port, so.
I would offer you up 50 gold for your normal potion.
Make a persuasion check.
Roll. Nope, that's a 1.
Not a natural one, a 1.
Yeah, it was a 3 that became a 1.
I'll give you it for 80 gold, and I'll throw in a potion of hair growth.
I'll just start walking around out of the store.
All right.
But
We're out.
not gonna say anything.
How about you, Dragonborn? What are you looking for? Something to make your breath a little hotter?
Hotter. I mean, it's already pretty hot.
Well, I was just wondering. Sometimes Dragonborns they struggle being able to produce the flame at the right time.
Does this look like I'm struggling? And I'll shoot a flame burst over.
All right. Oh,
Anything, just
yeah. Well, you have no problems with performance.
Now I have to wait a whole day though. So.
Well, if you take this here potion, you can do it twice a day.
Twice. I mean, technically it's a short rest, I think, right? But I don't think I need to give you any of my stuff for that.
Oh well. Are you interested in any merchandise we can provide for you?
To buy from me?
No, we could provide.
Oh, provide. I don't think I need it. I mean, we were doing healing potion thingy around here, but I think that's not happening right now. So
Oh, I have a. You can continue, but I have something I want to do.
I need to top off my lavender, but
That'll be 5 gold.
I have gold to top off this whole cask.
Yep.
Sure, I'll end up doing that.
All right.
5 whole gold.
Mhm.
Oh, gosh, my eraser's not good anymore.
I don't know what happened to the eraser that I have over here.
My coin section's just a big smudge. Top off the full cask of lavender.
Well, have you decided what love potion you would like? A little
I just peruse your potions right now. Now can I look at are potions on display?
Yeah, oh yeah, there's lots of potions.
Can I look specifically for a gold and purple one?
Yeah.
What do you have? Gold and purple?
I have a
Gold-
golden yellow.
Gold and yellow.
Okay.
I'll try to find one that matches that description.
Okay. 1 second. Why? Remember what that was?
The one that you failed your.
Yeah.
your look
Yeah, I
at.
told you. it's-
First one was a speed.
Yeah, who version of speed? That was the gold and black one. So I'm specifically looking for the other one.
All right, let me mark off the gold. And that's back in my inventory, right?
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
get back to you.
Yeah, both of them are back to you.
Yes, that is a. Let's see. So that is you see a potion of heroism that looks similar to the one you got off at Akiath.
Ooh. Free identify right there. Can you tell me about this one?
This is it's something that protects you from when you're in battle. It can give you some temporary health, as well as give you some advantage on make you a little faster, a little stronger, a little hit a little harder.
All right. How much for that?
I would say about 120 gold.
You've already worked out?
Yeah.
I'll just buy the regular health potion for 55 gold.
Make a persuasion check.
19.
19. You're a shrewd bargainer.
Yeah, that's me, all right.
She gives you the potion of healing for 55 gold.
All right. Cool. 55, so that's 550 silver. Yeah. I'm slowly removing my silvers and coppers from my.
Gotta be
Paid
one-
nickels. Why?
I'm sure there's a money changer somewhere. Find the machines you jump to
I won't do that.
That's why, like, five.
Because you're extorting us.
That's for the extra 20 gold that you would have gotten from him. All right, I'll just leave with the regular health potion. I'll hand it to him outside.
All right. So you guys leave the extortionist. And as you sort of exit, Wilfred hands you a healing potion, Erdek.
Did you give me one?
Just one. I didn't know you were asking for one.
How much
mean-
do you pay for that?
I mean,
Just 55.
I am the one that like puts my body on the line in front of all these people all day.
Were you
Yeah, but
asking?
if you're the one that gets knocked down, then you can't drink your own potion.
Yeah.
But then you can grab it and feed me.
I didn't realize you were interested in one. Maybe we can find another one nearby that's not on.
Not
As-
getting ripped off.
Yeah. Gave her. Yeah.
Hey, did you ever, Erdek, you ever hear the story about the guy who shot apples off of people's heads?
Yeah.
You think they would pay money for that down in that place where they like do fire
Maybe.
breathing and
We could set up an act and see if people throw money at us.
Better be a good shot.
I've seen him hit some shots.
Yeah. I've seen him hit some shots as well.
Kind of about 50-50.
I've seen some misses.
Well, that makes it more exciting, doesn't it?
Well, I'd rather finish up my shopping first. And
Sure.
then, in case something goes horribly wrong, and end up getting run out of the city.
Yeah. Guys, I may not accompany you or into the next shop, but if I am there, even if I'm not, possibly would one of you ask if the shopkeep seems friendly enough? What this is with Maleth Rontel, what this is wanted for? You could inquire as to what he has done or what
There-
the
yeah.
wanted posters are for.
Was Bailiff
Bailiff.
Bailiff, was Bailiff Brontel's the highest reward, or was it up just?
It wasn't the highest, but it was one of the highest.
Okay,
But I mean, if we need to go to an armory or a weaponsmith, I'm sure we could, I can show you the way there.
Yeah, I would say my top of my list would be to find a dagger of some kind or some kind of close quarters melee weapon.
Off this way, I know a small arms dealer down the street here.
So you guys, as you sort of turn the corner, you see like what looks like a giant. So you see like this small sort of armory. It's like almost like a hole in the wall armory. It's like in this sort of like this little. It's not put set into an apartment, but it's like this like little armory in the middle of sort of much bigger docks and buildings. And there you hear this ting ting ting. As you approach, you see a jet black creature. You sort of like furry creature. As you guys sort of approach, you see is a furbog. Yeah. Well, hello there. It's
hello.
you tiefling, you look a little familiar. Do I say, hey, how may I be assisting you folks?
I'm unsure as to what you mean by familiar. I know that there are very few of us around, but I mean,
You just
I've swung through these parts before, but
You just
I'm with-
remind me of a tiefling I used to know when he was a little tyke. I was quite fond of him. His name was Ingvar Trut.
yes.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, I have no idea who this is, but it seems my companions here are in need of some arms, I think, and we noticed your shop here, and
Oh yeah, well look, I understand this is it's Port Tamale, but I will try and give you the fairest prices I can while staying in business.
Well, I'm looking for a dagger or some kind of knife for close quarters defense mostly is what I'm looking for.
I can absolutely give you a dagger. But do you want something a little? You just want a dagger, or do you want something that can maybe pack a punch as well?
Well, what do you have?
I have a crystal dagger.
Mm,
It's a yeah. Every now and then you can do some extra damage, some radiant damage with it.
Well, that certainly could come in handy. What's the price on that one?
That'd be 300 gold.
Well,
Do you want to test it out? Can he test it out?
yeah,
Well, not like running you one,
can I,
but
can I hold it? See
Like-
see if it fits right?
Absolutely. So he sort of brings out this dagger sort of wrapped in leather. And he sort of reveals it's sort of this clear blade. It's sort of got this like chiseled quartz appearance. Its handle is relatively plain. It's a solid sort of blue and red that sort of reflects the sunlight, and the reflection from the handle, the pommel, catches in the crystal and sort of the bluish crystal, and gives sort of a very sort of beautiful sort of light from the dagger.
I'll just pick it up and kind of, see how it feels, test the balance.
Yeah, it's well balanced. You feel like you could wield this pretty well.
Well,
you need any,
I think
you need
You
any
know-
spotting.
based on the prices we just heard in our last shop, I say 300 is a very fair price for this. Looks
No
like a
problem.
very well made weapon. I'll pay you 300 gold for it.
are we the only ones in this small shop at the moment?
You are, yes.
I'll lean over the counter and say, Yavik,
Oh yeah. Angor.
if anyone would recognize me through the disguise, it would be you.
I.
What word of you in this city?
I assume you're the one that you aren't the one that's been causing all the trouble using the pseudonym Maleth Brontel.
You know me, Yavika. I could never.
You were mischievous, but not malicious. I never saw you as a assassin.
Assassin.
What is this trouble that's been being caused? I have never.
Someone using the name Maleth Brontel turned up after you took the boat up towards the north. He was different, and we thought at first maybe it was just you, but this person ran with all the wrong types of people, if you know what I mean. He sort of looks around very sort of carefully, his eyes dart on. He sort of leans in. The Myriad has eyes everywhere.
Oh yes.
Can I do a detect magic?
Yeah, do your detect magic.
Yeah. I just want to see if there is.
Oh yeah, so you detect magic. I'm sorry. Yeah, there are other magical maces and hammers and swords, and there's some magical armor, magical shield.
Guys, if there's anyone in this city that I trust, it is Yavik.
It is not him that I worry
Yes.
about.
I understand. Continue, Yavik. I know the Myriad has.
Yeah, and so eventually, there's this character, Maleth Brontel, began to be seen around assassinations of important figures. And at first, we didn't think too much of it, but Lesia, her husband was murdered. And that set off Port Tamale. And we believe Maleth Brontel was behind it. Then he appeared in Necadronus, and there he killed the Marquis
Mm.
of Necadronus.
Alessia as in Marquis? Alessia?
He's and so I also wouldn't be tromping through the Vendalian Empire if I were you, as obviously Marquis Uladon is associated with Lord Uladon of the Cerberus Assembly.
Yes. Well, that is concerning news to hear, as that poster is coming into this city was disturbing, to say the least. It does look suspiciously, as I do, as you can see.
I think someone is impersonating you.
It seems that way. It seems that way. Well, we are not here for long. We are just here for me.
If you wouldn't mind introducing me to your companions, I would love to
Yes.
Insight check on that.
make an insight check. Yeah.
12.
12. Yavik seems genuinely friendly and genuinely interested in Ingvor's well-being.
Yes,
Yes.
these are some people I have been traveling with for the past 6 months to a year-ish at this point, and I have Wilfred
That's me.
is a short guy over here, Will for short, actually,
Roll for choice, just the full name.
but Will for short.
Yeah, roll for short.
This large, imposing gentleman, Girthing,
Gentlemen.
and this newer companion of ours, Burdak. Behind me is the lady Aurelia,
She curtsies.
Queen of Ornidia, Princess of Ornidia, but one day Queen of Ornidia.
And did you guys bring Orphea along?
She's, I would say she would be left on the ship. I'm probably, or
Does he have like?
I think
a-
that makes sense. I think it makes sense to keep her on the
I
ship.
would say that she's like, because there's people gonna be on,
Shoot
like,
apple off of her.
watching the ship, and we're only gonna be there.
Right.
The deckhand will keep an eye on her with the, yeah, I would say she would have been left on the ship.
Practice the dagger with her.
And so, yes,
Well, it's a pleasure to meet y'all. I'm Yavik, a member of the Silverbone Smithing Guild. That operates all up and down the Menagerie Coast.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And this is my humble shop. Fortunately, thanks to the generosity of the Marquis of Port Zune, Alamatis Hadu, I do well for myself despite trying to operate more honorably than most folks here in the Menagerie Coast. Do watch yourselves. There's lots of pickpockets and thieves amongst the traders and
I'll immediately check my pockets.
all right. All right.
well, Yavik, it's been great seeing you again, and
Good seeing you too. Be well, Angvor.
for your troubles, and I know the suspicions that bring with me in the city, it seems. I hope nothing comes of you, but I have this, and I'll bring out this. I have a small piece of mithril that I've had for a while, and I'll say, I know you may not see much of this in the city here, but I found it on my travels, and I know you will be able to do with it what you please.
He sort of his eyes lights up and he says, Angvor, come back in a couple weeks and I'll have made you something from this.
Hmm.
You have my word.
I shall try to make it back, Yavik.
Hey, Yavik, before we leave, you seem like a friendly and well-connected person here in town. Have you ever heard this name right here? Have you ever heard of an orc named Akrug?
Oh, I can't say I've ever met someone named Akrug. That name, though, you may ask others around. Seems vaguely familiar. I can't place it though.
Sorry.
That's like,
Well, thank you anyways.
We will exit.
All right, so you guys head out. Where you guys headed now?
if we pass any more boards, I will check for a Krug. Any more like wanted boards.
Okay.
Just
So you pass
basically-
another wanted board. There's no Akrug there.
Orcs wanted.
No.
Just a war.
Just little holding. That was a
That's
spell.
my phone.
Wait, she did it.
Well,
I'm
got you a knife.
I'm about run out my budget here, so I'm pleased with what I've got here.
We can make it to one of these inns that I know of and spend the evening.
Not on a ship.
Yeah,
I know that would
Yes,
serve
sir.
Wilfred well.
definitely. I mean,
What time is it in the day?
Time it's sort of like you guys probably got here, I'll say mid-morning, so it's probably like around noon, around lunchtime.
Got all afternoon.
I am getting a little hungry, but maybe we could get some walking food to walk go or something.
Well, if we've got all afternoon, can see if there's any
Entertainment.
skills contests we could possibly win a little more coin for ourselves.
That would be.
Could
That'd be
be,
fun.
could be fun, you know,
Yeah.
just to blow off a little steam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I know the arenas are, some of the arenas that I know of are down this way here, and I'm sure they'd be more than happy to have
Fresh faces.
fresh faces.
Yeah, and so you guys, as you guys sort of move from the larboard light to the gilded Esplanade, I don't know how to say that, Esplanade, I don't know. You guys you guys see sort of different advertisements. You know, some are swims through shark infested reefs. Some are you know, archery contests or strength contests. Some are sort of different sorts of magic based on sort of your creativity, what you can, you know, create, or what you're solving puzzles and riddles.
Cool.
I'll go over and take a look at the archery contest.
All right, so it's you see there's an archery contest, and that basically what they're going to have is they're going to have so they're looking for anyone who's willing to use archery without magic, and sort of, you know, they're saying, you know, come one, come all, to an archery contest sort of located in sort of there's a place for it, where's so they're saying that they to meet tomorrow at the where's that place, at the Exalted Collection Auction House.
Auction house.
Well, there's an archery contest tomorrow. I don't know if we'll still be in town by then or not, but
Yeah, I
you
don't know.
all see anything that
I could join the magic contest.
That would actually be interesting if we're, well, are they at the same time or were they?
No, they're not located at the same time, actually. So the archery contest is located during the day, but the magic contest is located at the Sunfall Sanctuary, which is located in the. I'm sorry, no, it's located at the Pearl Shrine, which is located in the Crescents.
What kind of magic contest does it say it is again?
So it's sort of it's based on sort of the Pearl Shrine is dedicated to Avandra the Changebringer. And so what they're looking for is they're looking for sort of creating sort of new forms of magic, or creating different effects with magic. Some of them call for things using sort of polymorph to turn yourself into something sort of new and unique. Some of them are talking about creating items that have never been seen before. Some of them are looking for you know, there's a potion, an alchemy challenge that's not that's located there. And it's part of this festival to Avandra the Changebringer. Some of them are talking about you know, sort of trying to merge magics, seeing what you can do with to merge magics.
It's all outside my scope.
I'm probably not the creative magic type that they're wanting, but I wouldn't mind watching it, even if,
Yeah.
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 I also have if we're just sitting here looking at these, can I take a look around for that guard, or
See if we can follow.
see if we're being
Yeah,
followed?
make a perception check. Yeah,
Come on. Ooh, 27.
27. That guard is still trying to keep tail on you. He's
Okay.
not completely competent. So at some points he kind of loses you, and then he sort of catches you again. Like when you guys first arrived at Yavik's sort of blacksmithery, he kind of lost you guys. But eventually he figured out where you were because you guys were there for a bit. Yeah, it seems kind of incompetent, but he is trying to tell you.
Oh, I say we shake a tail and keep moving.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll try to discreetly say, we're not alone
Well,
with someone behind us.
I mean, if we need to shake somebody off, I mean, I've done that before here in this city. I mean, I can, if we move quickly and stealthily, I think we could take a few of these streets here and lose them.
All right.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of natural at it, but I kind of have to be by myself.
Yeah, I mean, as a group, it's a little more difficult. I mean, it's still a fairly packed city. I think if we can squeeze through the crowd and get down a few of these side streets, I don't think he'd be able to follow us.
Make a group stealth check, and I'll roll for Aurelio.
I'll bring up my hood.
All right.
Assume we had a long rest at some point.
We've had 2 nights.
Yeah, you've had long rest. Yeah.
Because it was not very uninterrupted because he was throwing up the whole time.
It was like half and half.
Yeah.
Wilfred, what'd you roll?
Natural 20 for a
Nice.
1, I think.
All right. Ingvar, what'd you roll?
21.
All right. Nice. Erdak, what'd you roll?
24.
Nice. And Girthing, what'd you roll?
11.
All right. And then Aurelio rolled a 20. So all of you except for Girthing just ghost into the side street, and Girthing like sort of towers above the crowd a little bit, and the guard kind of catches him, but then when he looks back, Girthing also has disappeared, and you guys have succeeded in this check as you guys disappear down this alleyway away from the guard's eyesight.
I think we lost him there. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see him following. I say we keep moving just
Oh, yeah.
so he doesn't wander by.
Well, I mean, are we gonna wait until tomorrow and then check out these things?
Go do the archery for you.
Yeah,
I mean, I'd be fine. I
Alright.
don't know what time our ship
I
is
mean-
planning on leaving.
The things in the Tross will hang out here until we're ready.
I can talk to him in the morning, but I'm pretty sure it was gonna be, we'll be staying here a day at least.
They got a resupply probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they have to resupply and stuff.
Yeah. sounds like a
Um,
plan to me.
I can always message him in the morning.
Well, I mean, really nothing else I think we need to do. The less conspicuous we are here in this city, I think the better. Maybe we do just end up finding the inn tonight. We could get our rooms and have some privacy and for the afternoon, evening. I mean, I know a good inn that's
Yeah.
out of the way and as trustworthy of a innkeep as I can.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so you guys, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just saying, yeah.
Just agree.
Yeah. So the wayfaring traveler is sort of this it's actually a very beautiful inn located sort of on the beach, but in sort of a rough area of town. And it's run by a lady by the name of Magnolia Afflebottom. Not Affle, not Apple, Affle, like AFFEL. Afflebottom.
Apple bottom.
Them apple bottle jeans.
Yeah.
And then those clogs with the fur. No, and so she's this this very sort of tall, stoic, sort of slate gray Aasimar. So you guys sort of enter into sort of the door of the wayfaring traveler. She looks at you and she says, "Welcome to the wayfaring traveler. How may I be of servants to you?"
Robot.
I
I think we require
some rooms, and some food.
How many rooms do you need?
We do this every time.
Just one or two? Two?
2 adjoined rooms, please.
With a Susie back, no.
Lady Susan,
Kitchen.
would you prefer a beachside or street side vista?
Beachside.
Definitely the beach side.
Beach life, salt life.
That will, for one night, that will be 25 gold for 2 rooms.
All right,
I mean,
I think we can handle that. I don't know, hand over a handful of gold.
All right, she takes it.
I do feel like we're in more of the tourist street part of town, so like, kind of makes sense.
to me, we have like themed rooms.
Yeah, you see, so you come in there and like one is like themed after like the Jorhas room, you know, and so it's like all these like bizarre creatures on the wall, and then like the other one is sort of like themed after sort of like the sort of the Graying Wildlands room, which is where we all started our adventure. And so it's sort of like almost like laughably inaccurate, where you have you still have like these pictures of Malaya Smear like back in its heyday. You have like Shady Creek Run, but it's not near as dilapidated as you guys found it. There's Uthadern, but Uthadern is actually above it's above ground. It's not below ground like it actually is. It's
Go ahead.
it very much, these rooms feel like somebody who heard about these places and just drew them off of what they'd heard while taking some artistic license.
We pass an open room that's just full of dolls.
Doll room. That one's free.
Yeah.
Play with me. Play with me.
Get haunted.
What I'm saying is she's trustworthy and it's a fairly private end, but I
Play
have no
with me.
recourse.
At least we passed it, it's not.
Yeah, at least you haven't seen the one doll in your mind or whatever.
And will you bring up some food for us?
Absolutely.
Great.
Yeah, we gotta eat.
Yep, who's paying that? Is that split or is that?
I got the rooms here.
Alright,
We got the meals.
I think we get more gold, yeah, I'll pay for the food,
All right, it's probably 5 gold worth of food,
5 gold.
Yeah,
but it's delicious crabs. It's fantastic fish. There's all sorts of
oh, wow.
Fresh seafood. all
yeah,
that
fresh seafood, yeah, mussels. There's also fruit and vegetables from the shore, sort of like tropical fruits, mangoes. You even find some of the fruit that you found in the
The dialect fruit?
yeah, you find some dialect fruit. There's 1 dialect fruit. Yeah.
Dang it.
They just give it away for free. Well,
It's probably not as sweet, it's probably not as sweet, it's probably like,
It's
Yeah,
not as good as fresh dialect.
Yeah.
it's got like a wax coating all around it.
It's a little mushy, actually.
These are the
But-
pesticides.
you gotta eat that tomorrow or it's gonna be, you can't have it anymore.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's been a good trip so far. And
Yeah.
as I will say, I have no idea what this Malif Brontel has been up to. To be honest, I have used that name before in Port Damali and throughout Nicodranus, but what he's saying, what you heard from him, I trust that man. He has been one of my finest friends, I would say, may not be friends, but that's a good word for it.
I didn't
in
see
my
a-
time
You're
here.
not,
I did not see a lie in his eyes,
you're
Yes,
not unfriends.
I trust him with my whole heart.
yes, but that Malif, as he said, as you heard him, he said after you had left Angkor, and yeah, I had never been back since, and I
Have you,
Have you ever been in 2 places at once?
no,
I'm tied up in a past life.
I've never had that happen. So I'm not sure. I mean, I've swindled shopkeepers. I've sold things at a higher price. I've swindled tourists and shopkeepers and even some of the marquees. I've been in their presence but nothing of that nature of murdering and the marquis's husband.
You've never run into anyone of similar, or anyone that would, I guess,
Look like you.
look like you or attempt to like
I mean,
put
there
their username?
have been other tieflings within the cities that I've run through, but nothing of a build I mean, this was spot on as that picture was
This-
spot on to me and
Did you ever have anyone taking like a particular interest in your dealings that would wanna
not that I'm aware of,
try to
Nothing.
imitate you?
nothing that stands out, no.
Do they first know when Mela Frontal came into the city?
So
You said it was like after.
It was
Yeah,
after, but
it's the issue that you run into with this is that he looks like the spitting image of Angvor. And so part of the discrepancy is that it's unclear for many of these people when Angvor sort of stopped using that title and this new guy started using it, right?
Mhm. Yeah,
That's kind of the story you're getting, and so his crimes, some of the crimes date back to before Angvor left the Menagerie Coast on his ill-fated voyage, but many, all the most heinous ones are more recent, and there is a time gap, but it's yeah.
when were you on the ship? Like when was that? Wreck?
I don't know how to describe that, but I'll try and give the best, like years ago, I mean, that was years ago is when,
What if we find this guy that looks just like you,
I would love
who
to.
uses your name, and then you were like, Bensis, I'm so sorry, here.
This
I'm
is
going
the
to
guy."
Sacrifice myself. And then we give him
We
Look,
Two Vinces. Because, I mean, Bensis couldn't tell the difference, right?
I mean, unless
It's just a god.
this guy is just not anywhere close to the god, yeah, I don't know.
And then, maybe it gets him off of your back. True. And he's like, oh, this Angor guy, he's done for.
Yeah.
And then we can sneak in,
We could definitely try
For
that. I have no idea how to find this Malif though, and as we have heard, it's. Yeah. But yes, I mean, I just wanted to be frank here, because shocked myself, I mean, I'm sure some of those petty crimes in the beginning with the name Malif could be associated to me but assassination, murder, that is not something I would have done.
You're sure you don't have a twin?
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, we'd have to go down to Nicodranus and ask my parents.
Are your parents here?
They are at Nicodranus.
Nicodranus?
Yeah,
How well do you get along with your parents?
I have not spoken to them in years. I never didn't get along with them, but I left home early and made my way on my own and became my own man fairly early. We were not well off in the beginning, and I liked things and I wanted to be well off myself, so I made my own way through many a means. But I'm sure, I mean, I would enjoy seeing them again at least another time. I'm not sure where they're at the moment, but if we head to Nicodranus, we could find them, I'm sure, at some point.
Yeah, I mean, they may know. I mean, obviously, I don't know if you could have a twin and not know it. As a mother.
Oh, yeah, as me, yeah,
Yeah.
but as the mother, yeah. I don't know. We may certainly find out,
Maybe
but
somebody just doesn't really like you.
yeah,
What about it?
I'm sure there are a few of those here, but none that I'm aware of that look like me.
Oh. There may be someone that can mystical means.
Disguise
That
themselves.
is absolutely true. Well, yeah, that's part of my story there. That's all I have to say on that at the moment.
You guys hear some giggling in the hallway.
Oh boy. Why'd I bring the dolls up? I listen.
I think that's for you, Will.
I listen.
It's your 30 for passive perception.
Yeah. Is there any peepholes or cracks I could look through?
Yeah, there. You can look through the keyhole.
Can I look through that?
And so you sort of look out, and there you see a silver-haired woman with sort of like pupilless eyes, sort of like she's got like this like thunderbolts sort of going through her eyes, and she's sort of standing there talking to what looks like sort of a hooded figure, and she's sort of leaning against the wall, and as this hooded figure sort of talks to her, she sort of laughs.
Can I make out what they're saying or read their lips?
No,
or-
so she's facing away from you, and he's covered, like he's got a hood. He's got a large sort of hood, like sort of like a brown cloak, and sort of completely shrouding all of his sort of features.
And it's too quiet to hear.
Yeah, too wide to hear. You know, you see her laugh when she laughs.
Well, somebody else just listened now.
This is strange.
And they're
Wow.
sort of near another room down the way a little bit.
Laughing in the hallway. What's so strange about that?
It's a hotel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
Just some other guess.
I thought you were saying she was like right at the door.
No, she's in front of a different room.
Well, then they're just people having their own business. So.
And sort of you see the hooded figure sort of pull off his cloak, and there you see what appears to be a two-horned Ingvor. That's where we end tonight's session.
Nice.
Get him! Quick, everyone! Jump in!
It's gonna come down to where I need my fire breath attack.
Yeah. I should have put whole person.